Okay, a sequence is a set of numbers that follow a pattern. So here's a sequence of numbers, and this is an arithmetic sequence because the pattern changes from arithmetic. So you can see here, if I add 5 to 2, I get 7. If I add 5 to 7, I get 12. If I add 5 to 12, I get 17, and on and on. And this can continue. Okay? So there's some terminology here that you need to understand in order to use the formula for arithmetic sequences. And so basically, this value that you're adding to each from each term, we call each of these terms, is called the arithmetic difference. Okay? So D is the difference. So D in this case is 5. And then the other thing we're going to use are these little symbols. Like, so here's the formula we're going to be using. So if I said A sub 1, that means what's the value of the first term in my sequence? And that value is 2. Now here, this 17 is the 1, 2, 3, 4th term. So I would say A sub 4 is equal to 17. So you might say, hey, what's the A sub 10th value? Okay, well, you could go out and add 5 until you get to the 10th term, or you can plug it into this formula. So A sub n would represent one of these values. Okay, and A sub m represents another value. And then here you're taking the term numbers and subtracting them and multiplying it by the common difference. So let me actually, so you could find the 10th value of this one using, let's say, the 4th value, since I already have A sub 4 written down here. So I could say, and I'll write it out, A sub 14, oops, excuse me, start that over. A sub 4 is going to equal, I'm just going to scratch that. I'm finding A sub 10, right? And I know A sub 4. That's what I'm going to plug in. Plus, okay, so n, this value over here, 10, minus 4. So this is my n value, this is my m value here, and I'm going to times that by 5. Because that's what my common difference is, 5. D is 5. Okay, now I'm going to replace, I don't know what A sub 10 is, that's what I'm trying to find, but I'm going to replace the A sub 4 with 17. And then 10 minus 4 is 6, 6 times 5. So we're just going to simplify this now, that's 30 plus 17, and that's 47. So what that means is the 10th term, the 10th value in this pattern, is going to be 47. Okay? So let's look at another example. If they tell you the difference is -6, and they give you the value of the 94th term, which is a -544, and they ask you for the 35th term. Okay? So they're telling you the difference is a -6, the 94th term is a -544, and they want to know what the 35th term, the value of the 35th term is. That's what A sub 35 means. So then we're just going to plug this information into this formula down here. A sub 35 is what we're looking for. We set that equal to A sub m. That's the value we know already, which is A sub 94. I'm going to write that in this time. Plus, okay, this is your n value. 35 is n, and 94 is m. So 35 minus 94, and we're going to times that by our difference, -6. Okay, so we're going to replace A sub 94 with a -544. And we're going to go ahead and simplify everything after that. So we can go ahead and add, what is 35 minus 94? It's a negative 59. We're going to multiply that by a negative 6. So we have to multiply and then add together. So this gives you negative 544 plus 354, which we add those together. And you get a negative 190. So the value of the 35th term, that's what a sub 35 means, is a negative 190.